I cannot get the other one to load for nothing. It wants me to install the thingamajobber. And it's already installed, but there's a bunch of other ones installed, so I'm thinking maybe those are the problems. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to keep working on this thing right here. So I got this battery charger that has exploded MOSFETs in it, and I have these, and I'm pretty sure that I have a couple more in this box. This will allow me to fix it. I'm fairly confident I know where they're at in here. This is all my new electronics. I guess I need a bigger bin. I'm acquiring more new electronics. I think they're in here. Yeah. Look at that. How lucky. I'm just going to replace the MOSFETs, and I don't know what else to check. A few diodes maybe. Hope for the best. I'm going to put a light bulb on the input so I don't blow it up right away anyway. The chips that I exploded, actually they were broke when I got it. They are 24 in 50s, 500 volt, 280 watt MOSFETs. And I looked for the equivalent counterparts, and it just so happens that I have some IRF P460s, which will be equivalent. They're 10 watts smaller, same voltage rating, same everything else, so should be good to go. Hey, thanks, Ben. I had to do something. I was getting antsy over here. Had to set up something, you know. Just gonna keep uninstalling these things until maybe I get one that works. So I'm going to attempt to unsolder the leads off here because I cut them all off. Just to pull them out easier. Yeah, they got hot though. They melted the board a little bit. They let out all the blue smoke, but the unit is sealed, so the smoke never got out. It kind of made a mess on everything else, really. Alright, let's see if I can solder suck the holes clean. I'm going to heat it from the back side and suck it out the front. Beautiful. Dream. Let me bring my trash can over here. It's a mess. Alright, the other side. See the magic smoke? Yummer! I don't know what else to check. Check the resistors, check the diodes in the area, but realistically, as long as the full wave bridge is good, everything else is probably fine, because it's, you know, the MOSFETs are like a direct output, really. So if they blow up, and it had a fuse in it, and the fuse popped, so I really would like to fix this, because I really would like to use it. It's a 24 volt 600 watt 24 volt battery charger. This thing got so hot it melted the solder on the bottom. It was dripped down. Didn't short out against the case though. Oh, what happened? Did I break it? Broke something. Wow, that's a lot of solder. Oh, it's sprung though, but it won't go. Why not? There it went. Ah. Yeah, it smells great. Alright, try this again here. Perfect. Not perfect. That's better. I'm going to put it on the table and solder everything together. Make sure it works. And then the way that they got this thing assembled is a bit tricky. So realistically I should unsolder all of the other things, put it together. I probably will. It'll be a lot easier, but I want to test it the way it is. So I think what I'm gonna do is just lightly solder these in place, because they're gonna be really hard to get back out. If I don't lightly do it. That's one. That's two. I don't really know what else to check, to be honest, on this board. I got the fuse out. I'm going to put a light bulb in its place. There's some diodes right there. There's a Zener diode there. Check those for fun, but they're probably alright. Who's going bye-bye? I missed it. Good night. Alright. Those two look, they seem alright, I suppose. It looks like there's these, oh, maybe those are just the gate drivers. Oh, those only go to the gate. Okay, interesting. The gate drivers are right here. They've got their resistors across them up here. They're heavy duty guys, they're probably just fine. $2K. Alright, well, I can't really do anything. There's a test point right there. Realistically, the only thing I can do is plug it in and see if it works. Actually, there's the drivers. Huh. Interesting. They're using a regular driver circuit. So I need to attach the power cord, a power cord. I've been doing a lot of thinking. I've got some interesting experiments to try. But I really would like to charge batteries. So, here we are. Fixing this battery charger. So that we can carry on. So I'm gonna solder these on the bottom. Let's see, we got the black. Actually, I can solder through. I'll still put them in the bottom. We got the white. And we got the green. I honestly don't expect anything else to be wrong with this. You probably just put out too much power and burned it up. So let's get a light bulb. One of these is bad. I'll use the outside too. That's difficult. So we're going to clamp this where the fuse is supposed to go. And just see if everything turns on. Or if the light bulb glows like crazy and blows up. I'm gonna have to solder a little tab on there or something. That'll work. A little solder blob, something to stick onto here. It'll melt if it goes wrong. If everything goes wrong, well, those are pretty expensive MOSFETs, so I really hope they don't blow up. The lights on the front should come on. The only thing left is the output, a loop, and an interlock. I shouldn't have to touch any of that stuff. The output is down there. I don't need anything connected. If this blows up, that's gonna suck. So here we go. Oh, I didn't get that far yet. Not till next Tuesday. Then I'll know. Here we go. Oh! Hey! It's alive! Light bulb. See the light bulb glowing here and there? Why are the cameras glitching out? I don't know. That is really, really loud. Where are you at, Buzzard? You too loud. Okay. What does 3 green flashes mean? I'm gonna guess it means the battery's not connected. So I downloaded the manual for this guy. See if the MOSFETs got warm at all. Now they're ice cold. I mean, I wouldn't expect them to do anything. So this is should be this one. Okay. Complete. No AC power. Normal battery is charging. I want to know what happens if they're flashing. Output open or short circuit, reverse polarity, connector or charger to battery. Battery voltage is too high. Well, let's connect the DC batteries to it. And determine whether or not it will work. So let's see. Battery positive. This is just a test. Alright, here we go. Okay. So we got 26 volts, so I mean the batteries are pretty charged already. So let's plug it in and find out what happens. Alright! Oh, boo! It tried to start charging and then it errored out. Okay. Troubleshooting. Charger does not turn on. No yellow leftmost LED on. Left on LED is, but yellow 70% off. Do these have colored LEDs? These are just single LEDs. So this is a HB624B. Why is the camera's jittering? I don't understand that, but I gotta keep on installing these things. Let's see if I can get it to work. The charger will start charging batteries automatically within a few seconds. If the charger is plugged in after charging is complete, all LEDs on the charger goes into maintenance mode to keep the batteries charged while in storage. The charger continuously measures battery voltage and restarts the charge cycle if the battery drops below about 25 volt. Well, it's at 26, so it ain't gonna charge. Turn off charger by unplugging and disconnect from AC voltage. X in the table means it don't care. The charging time is affected by numerous factors including amp hours, blah blah blah. Batteries that are weak or bad can't charge batteries normally due to maintain battery voltage. Drops off sharply. The previous situations, maintenance charge float can sometimes bring the voltage up, but can't bring the voltage back to 100%. Normal battery voltage. If the charger is unable to get to the battery voltage normal levels within 1 to 2 days, bad LED stays on while maintenance mode floats, and the battery should be replaced. Bad LED. So there's 3 LEDs on here. The 50% LED is not even connected to the thing. It's not marked on. Oh yeah, it is. That's weird. They're labeled one thing, but the panel on the charger's labeled another. It's a bit odd. The charger is advanced, microprocessor controlled high frequency switching type charger. The charger curve is an IEI type for flooded and IE type for gel. The IEI curve is constant curve, then constant voltage, then constant current at a reduced level. Charging is complete when the battery voltage rises below a low rate, showing the battery has accepted the charge it can. IE curve is constant and then constant discharge when shut off when the current reaches a low level. Charger will work even with batteries in severe discharge state with terminal voltage as low as 1 volt. There is no need to boost charge weak batteries for charging. The charger has a 24-hour timer in case charging cannot be complete. What happened? I don't understand. What happens when all the lights are flashing? Here we go. All 3 lights are flashing, battery will not charge. An expert can help you resolve the issue over the phone in a minute or two. The best thing about this service, blah blah blah. Your battery light is blinking a red light that you should call, blah blah blah. Pretty simple fix. The lithium battery has just depolarized. Just buy a 9-volt battery, then put them into a 9-volt lithium and touch the metal parts of them. Hold for 20 seconds and it doesn't work. Lick the 9-volt to conduct the electricity better. Hold for 20 seconds and put directly on charger. I just did this and the charging is... That sounds like a spam. It's pretty funny though. Oh, that's actually a different one anyway. I'm confused. I think this is one of those sites that try to answer all your questions even though you can't. Here we go. This looks a little better. Okay. Eight times. Okay, I have ran into this problem before with the Genie Charger. The Genie Charger manual does not list an 8-blink code. It only goes up to 4-blink code as you described, but the problem is an internal fault with the charger start circuit. As you said, it goes through a self-check and then the relay click when it goes out into normal charge mode. Apparently there's a fault with the transformer, or it could even be detecting a battery issue. If you check the batteries, rule those out, and the avenue is replace the charger itself. Well, it's an internal fault of some kind. I was hoping that that would fix it, but apparently we're running out of luck. I had a look today. After removing the cover of the charger, I found that the PCB inside had burned up, smells toasted. There isn't going to be any chance of repairing that. Well, it's an internal fault. Of course it is. Of course it's an internal fault, but what is it? I don't know what else to check on the circuit side of things, but I guess we should poke around for a few minutes. We might find something we can repair. Otherwise, it might be a lost cause. Definitely worth a shot, though. I was lucky to even have the MOSFETs, but I did have the MOSFETs. I guess I should make sure all the traces are actually connected, but they look alright. These over here, I don't know actually what those are. They do look like, unless, well, all the spots that are really dark are the ones that were placed in the unit after soldering. There's a fuse right here. I wonder, I didn't check that one. Seems fine. I don't think it'd be anything on the top side of this board. I would expect it to be something on the bottom. So, those are some pretty toasty caps right there. I sure hope they're discharged. See, there's a current sense transformer right there. A couple of relays. Yeah, they're discharged. Okay. Well, what else can we really check? To be honest, there's not much on the bottom side of this board. I think I'm going to try desoldering those diodes. They all check as 2 volts, which is, I don't know, a little low. Yeah, Shubis's fault. See, that one shows 2. That one shows, or 0.2 I mean. That's 0.4. .4. I really wouldn't expect a whole lot up here to burn out if anything, I would expect something down here to have gone astray. There's a couple of small connectors that come down here. They go to the relay. That one goes to the current sense. Couple of capacitors, bridge rectifier. There really isn't anything down here that's catastrophically could be bad. This bottom board's just a heavy duty board. Those could be bad. I wonder what they are. This is a RWGresearch 3020C. 3020C. Ultra fast diodes. Oh. Well, those could be bad. Let's check them. Capacitor in the line or something there. Charging up. Oh, that one might be bad. No. Look at that. What is up with that? Ugh. Okay. So, those are probably okay. I guess these transformers could have got damaged, but nothing real obvious. Nothing obvious that I can see. Well then. I'm going to try it again. This time I'm going to plug the loop. There's a loop on here. It sets it up for a different style battery. There should be no reason why I need to actually plug that loop in, but I'll plug the loop in, and then I can plug the battery cable back in too. I can probably put the fuse in there, so I'm going to actually put a fuse in there instead of the light bulb. And then we can hook up the batteries again. I wonder if any of these are a little more dead because they're really above the voltage. I just charged all these, so they shouldn't be dead. They're both at maximum topped out voltage. Always shoes his fault, man. Just like turn my soldering iron off for now. Why are my cameras glitching? You guys see that, right? Alright, that's just interlock plugs. We don't need those. I'm gonna put a piece of tape over this buzzer. It's annoying. Okie dokie. Let's see what happens. All lights are on. Does its little check. Tries to charge. Well, that was actually... Oh. Oh, try it again. That's 10 beeps. Ten beeps. Okay. Okay. I only have 4 beep codes. So it must be an internal problem, obviously. This is a pictures of the inside. That's interesting. Trying to find a repair manual. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe. Service manuals. It's off of a fork truck. Well, could be out of luck, but it was a good effort. I wonder, to be out of luck, man. That sucks. Here, maybe this one is it. battery charger is a replaceable unit, so there's just fortunately not going to be anything. That sucks. That sucks. There is no other visuals. That sucks. If the battery is not connected, what happens? Is it still the same problem? Let's find out. Ten beeps. So it went into a fault mode, and what else could go bad? I don't see anything else that could be problematic as far as just circuit traces and stuff, unless there is a short circuit somewhere. That just looks like crappy solder flux. Let's see, when I was checking those, it was charging. There's got to be a cap. Oh, those two caps maybe. See, that fuse goes into that relay, so that relay has to turn on to get out, I guess. There really isn't much else down here. Guess I'll take the MOSFETs back off and power it back up and see if it gives me the same error. Kind of curious if it will still give me the error that it has. Let's see, there's a driver. The driver does go to those. There's a Zener diode right there and a resistor. The Zener could be bad. I think I'm going to pop that out as well and check them. Maybe, just maybe, we could get lucky. This is the hard part. I guess I'll just heat everything up, try to pull it out. That's the way I usually do it, like this. Sort of. Let's try sucking the solder off the other one. It might work. So I barely put any on there so I could get these back off, but doesn't always mean the solder is going to come off. Probably not. We'll just heat them all up. Okay, well, let's pop these Zener diodes off here. So they're the only other thing that could be very, very wrong. If the controller tries to turn on, it means there's probably something wrong with this stuff down here. So, this guy has a part number. And it is a 1N4746. Zener diode. I'm not sure if I can actually check a can I check a Zener diode with a regular diode checker? Probably not. One N4746. 4746. .18 volt drop, forward drop, so probably not. I don't think I can check a zener with a multimeter. Got 0.6 that way. And open that way. Let's see. I have to actually look. I don't actually know if I can do that. Let's see. Using the ohm setting. Zener diode. Okay, they're using a second test you can do. Measure its voltage with a multimeter or just a voltmeter if you have one. Okay, so I can, if this is supposed to be 18 volt, I should be able to hook it up to a resistor in my power supply and check it that way. Let's try that. I'm going to grab a 10K resistor. Solder a resistor on here, and we'll turn up the voltage on our power supply until we get past 18 volts. We should be able to measure. Let's do a continuity anyway real quick. That's showing high resistance, that's good. Yeah, that's probably fine. So they are checking this way. I'll turn on my power supply. 18 volts. Oh, I see why. I got it connected to the wrong one. There we go. So I should see a voltage until 18, and then I think it'll go poof. Oh yeah, okay. So that's it. So this one's probably completely fine. We shall check the other one anyway. Guess I'll put this one back, huh? Well, that's too bad. That one's still good. I kind of hoping that I find a bad part in here, you know? Believe it or not. Alright, well that's that one. Let's check the other one anyway. Just pulled the pad out of that one. That's not cool. That's alright, it's all connected to the bottom. Okay, where's my little resistor? I have no idea. There it is. Alright, so positive voltmeter. My stream's still working, Shuba, so he's still there. This one seems a little strange. Shorted that way. Ah, this one's bad. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I wanted to find bad parts. Okay. My Zener diodes are in the box over here. I might have them. Something in the equivalent. So that is an 18 volt. These are all different kinds, I think. See, I need to know a little bit more about that one, I think. Forward drop. The current 50 milliamps. Okay. Volts. These are all high voltage. So many, they're all... Oh, here, these are 5 volts. They're not big enough. I wonder what that diode really does. I bet it's just like a protection for short circuit or something. Oh, these are all such high voltage. Might know where there's some though. Maybe. I thought I had some lower ones. Those are all very high. Let's see, those are 47. Oh, these are 47 47s. Those are 47 46s. 47 47. Should be pretty close. Oh, one's 18 volts and one's 20 volts. I say we take it off here and give it a try. It's my old circuit board. Let's just borrow that off here. I think I have some more of these somewhere. I think I'm missing some of them. Okay, so this is one part number off. It's 20 volts instead of 18 volts. I am okay with that. think it's a protection diode. And it was shorted out the whole time, so... I like that. Let's put these back in, I guess, huh? Let's see, I'm gonna actually stick these out further this time. That will make them easier to get off. Or will it? Yeah, actually it should. Okay. What do the other big diodes actually go to? They go to a resistor. But they're both showing the same thing, so they're probably okay. Hey, we found one component that was bad. I like that. Is the chat just not working? I want to refresh this. Maybe the chat's broke. That or Shubas fell asleep. Not sure which one. You know what? These actually don't get screwed in, so... Probably kind of solder these where they went if it's gonna work. Okay, let's try this again. I will plug this in just because those don't need to go anywhere. We got everything else connected. Let's connect the battery. Now let's plug it in and see what happens. Should be good to go, right? I think so. Alright, 3 lights. Circuit testing. Oh, battery fell off. Oops. There we go. Come on, baby. Yay! It's working! I frickin' fixed it! I did it! I fixed it! Take the battery off. Put the battery back on. Might have to reset it. Oh, there it goes. Woohoo! Let's see what voltage actually is. Yeah, so it goes up to 26 volts. I unplug it. So that must be a an over voltage protection. So if you plug a battery, wait, it's only 18 volts though. I don't know what that diode does. Alright, 26.3. Charger on. There it went. Okay, so it does produce quite a high voltage. That's what I was wondering. I need that high voltage. I'm charging a different kind of battery, which is potentially why it blew up in the first place, but I'm going to measure the current and make sure it's not too high. It shouldn't deliver more than it can handle. Alright, we fixed it. Now we need to unsolder the AC cord. Oh, I'm so excited. I repaired it. I found a Zener diode that was bad. I almost wonder if I should replace both of the Zener diodes with the same diode. It's strange to me. It's the diode has crossed the outside terminals of the MOSFET. Wow, that MOSFET's hot. Is the other one that hot? Wow. So they're across the outside of the MOSFET, okay? Let's see, I think I'm gonna solder this better. Okay, and then I'll do the other side. Let's see. Let's take this off since we know it works. 'Cause that goes on later. I fixed it! Woo! Alright, this one gonna need to do pull it out. Okay, that's done. That's probably a good MOSFET. These are trash. I can't believe how hot that got. I need to get some thermal pads. Where in the world do I have those at? I know I kept a bag of thermal pads. I think I know where they are. They're over here. Well, I actually have no idea where those might be. Let's see. Let's look in these again. Maybe they're in here. Nothing there. Nothing there. I remember having a bag of them. Oh, unfortunately, I have absolutely know where they are. Here, maybe I can peel the ones off this. Actually, that should work, right? There. Because there's nothing on the front. Shouldn't arc that. Just taking stuff off this power supply. I don't need it. I need the thermal pads to be isolated, so this will work. Okay, fair enough. I ain't using that. Those are very jelly. So let's see. I can actually put this back on, which is a pain in the butt to get these on without soldering the ICs and resoldering the ICs. But they're glued in. Keep scratching those. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Let's put this one on first. So they go this way. Nope. Maybe that's not the right one. This one. There we go. I fixed it. Really hoping I get my fingers in there and twist these on. I'm doing with pliers to get them off without unsoldering them. Probably gonna have to do the same and put them back. Actually, the one I can get an Allen wrench in. Just can't get an Allen wrench in the other one. sure that's a good idea. Not really. What a pain in the butt. Oh well. Took it off this way. There's only 3 of them. Took it off this way, I guess I'll put it back. Maybe. Okay, I'm having a hell of a time. Maybe I will unsolder those stupid things. Alright, got that one. See if I can get this one. He's working. Oh, that one's cross-threaded though. We need to fix that. Well, I knew this would be a tedious, sucky task, and, well, indeed it is. But we did get it fixed. Well, that's cool. It's always a plus when you did something right during the day. Or is it midnight? It's almost midnight. Well, hopefully the charger stays working. Okay. Now we gotta do this one, which is easier. It's actually Phillips screws, everything else is something else. Alright, that's one screw in. It's 2 screws in. Now I need to screw this board to the bottom before I do anything else. That is the right screw, right? No, that is not the right screw. That's not cool. Screw that up. Okay, so now we can tighten this one. Alright, that should be plenty tight. Not touching anything. I hope that there's not high voltage arcs on there because my shielding material isn't nearly as thick as what the original stuff was. Okay, now we gotta make sure this thread's in here because it's gonna be hard to get in there, but alright. This side actually should be ever so slightly easier. Maybe I can get that one in there by hand. I can't get my hand in there. I think I could get my hand in there, but there, maybe wiggle it around a little bit. Well, let's actually put the bottom on so it's in the right spot. Maybe it'll be easier. See, this is supposed to have the chip installed and then slipped into the circuit board and then just soldered. I'm doing it the hard way because I don't want to unsolder 4 wires, because realistically that could be more challenging depending on how well it unsolders. Oh, this is fine. Okay, now we have to put this bracket on this chip. That's that one. That should be plenty tight. I don't think those need to be crushed. I'll put this on. Well, we should be able to undergo the testing phase now. Okay. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and solder the back panel, original back panel on here. I guess this is the front panel. What did I do with my solder? I put it away. Ow. Okay. That's the front panel. Let it hang off. Attach the back panel and actually charge something for a minute or two. big battery. I think they burned this up charging it. This is 19 amps. So I'm gonna have to probably figure out a better way to check the amp draw, but we can check the voltage at least. So let's stick something in here because this one's going to break off. Yeah, that'll work. Like that. And then the voltmeter. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and hook up the battery. Or actually do it like this. Negative. Positive. We got 25.6 volts. And it's just the inner lock. I can leave it off. So I should be able to plug this in. It should turn on and work. Okay, plugged in. Go through a cycle and then it should start charging. So it is charging. Let's fire up my oscilloscope, put a current probe on there and see what it's actually pulling. MOSFETs are, let's see, actually this one, it's not nearly as warm as this one. This one's really warm already. Which one has the diode that I fixed? That I do not know. Huh, that one's like really cool compared to just comparing them. These probes will go up to 30 amps. So this actually should work pretty well. I have to reset it though. Whew! Pretty warm already, okay. We're going to go to 30 amps. Should be sitting at 0. Really noisy. Okay. I'm gonna turn this off. It's getting pretty hot, and the rest of the case is the heatsink. So why is one getting so hot and the other not nearly as hot? So do a snapshot of that curve and see. it's only like an amp. Interesting. Let's reset it. It's at 0. I'll plug this back in. It's crazy how hot those get for such a small amount of current. It's pulse driving it. The first light is blinking, which is the 50%. Let's see. It's only 25 volts, so I can use my regular probe for this. I'm going to put a voltage probe on there. I'm curious to see what it looks like. The voltage is fairly consistent, but the current is pulsing. .78 volts. And the current is still only showing 1.4 of an amp. I can confirm that with my other meter. Let's put it on that one. Yeah, that's all it's pushing out. Sure is putting off some heat though. Alright, take that off. Alright, so I just powered that down, which I guess instead what I should do is try to verify that I think that these are working correctly. I think a good way to do that, I guess, is measure. This side's super hot, this side's not. I still can't tell. Oh, this is the one I replaced. The hotter one is the one that's got the original diode in it. Interesting. curious. Take some voltage readings on both of these and just make sure they're both operating correctly, which I think they are. Oh, what did I do with the yellow probe? I lost it. Here it is. Deb! Hi, Deb. I am fixing a battery charger. Trying. I did fix it already. Now I'm just trying to verify it's actually working right. Okay. So we have a pulse going on there. Pull this off and check the other side. Okay, well, from a quick comparison, that side is 168 volts on average, and it's kind of peeking around. It's pretty high voltage. So this one should show similar. Let's see if it does. See, I forgot to check the inside one on the other side, not the other side of that one, so we'll try to check it again here. Okay, well that has a steady state output. I'll check the inside of this one real quick with a different setting. Okay. I think it's fine. They're both outputting, so I guess we'll put the case back on and should be alright. Okay, disconnect the battery. Disconnect this. Wow, those diodes got hot too. Okay. Can't believe how hot this thing got in a short amount of time. That's why it's on encased in a ginormous block of aluminum. Guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Let's see. Yeah, this is the front. So that goes on there. This goes on the front. Something is affecting all your video sources. Yeah, I got a different computer and I'm testing that out, so apparently it's a bit squirrely. I have no idea exactly what is making them freak out, but I know that they are. At least I'm aware. Okay, that's the front. Now I gotta put these screws in the side. Yeah, it's a pretty big, beefy battery charger, and I didn't want to throw it out unless I tried to fix it. And so I put some MOSFETs in it that burned up, but then it still had an error, and I ended up tracing it down to a well, I should say I ended up trying everything I could. Found a diode, a Zener diode that was bad. So I fixed a Zener diode. And now putting it back together, hoping I never have to take it apart again. At least that would be ideal. Alright, so these are the interlock. I don't use them at all. That is for the type of battery. And this one, battery negative, battery positive, like so. Yeah, it's a big 24-volt battery charger. I couldn't not try to fix it. And I gave it some good effort. It wasn't looking good. And I decided to start checking the only few things around the MOSFETs that could possibly be bad. There's only a handful of things. I don't know what happened though. Maybe somebody hooked it up to a higher voltage battery than they were supposed to and blew it up. I don't know. However, what I do know is that it's working right now. And all I can do now is try charging a battery. Woohoo! Okay. So I'm gonna verify the amp draw with actually I want to plug it in with nothing and see what it does. It should beep at me. No battery connected. Shouldn't do anything. Okay. It's beeping at me. Forgot to take the tape off the buzzer, so it's really quiet now. And I'm going to take a small chance and put my current meter in the line because I really want to see what it's actually drawing. It's supposed to draw, we're supposed to put out 19 amps. But it said on my oscilloscope it was only putting out about 1.5 amps. So this thing will blow up at 10 amps. I don't think it's putting out 10 amps, but it sure is getting hot. Oh, there we go. Looks like my oscilloscope was pretty well spot on. Well, I'm not going to charge this overnight because I don't want it to smoke up the shop if it blows up. But at least we know it's working. I think I will leave it plugged in for a little bit. I'm going to get something to eat. I think I'm going to stop the stream though because I'm done for the night. I just wanted to see if I could fix this charger and, well, I did. So I'm going to plug it in and let it charge and call it an evening and appreciate the hangout. These batteries are lithium iron sulfate K2 brand batteries. Very good batteries, but they've been sitting for a while, so I have no idea what to expect of them. So I thought I'd try just charging them, and we'll start there, right? Alright, well, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you sometime.